Hey everyone, the CGI trailer for Assassin's Creed Shadow just dropped, and I think the game looks great personally, but it's a CGI trailer and we need to see actual gameplay. Now, I haven't been all that interested in the Assassin's Creed series, but given the settings and the characters, I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on this. In today's video, I'm going to be going over all the things we know about the game so far, from the settings, the characters, and other details about the game, so stick around and shout out to Ubisoft for this. I'll also include the CGI trailer uninterrupted at the end. Now, this is a game set in Japan during 1579 of the late Sengoku period. During the daimyo of Oda Nobunaga, a period of unrest continues to fester as coalitions appear and corrupted outsiders try to take over. Then in 1581, another attack happened, and this time it was much worse, where Iga got crushed. After an invasion of this peaceful province, a young shinobi assassin named Naoe embarks on a journey to fulfill an impossible promise. She hails from a remote mountainous region, Iga, the birthplace of the shinobis, based on a real place in Japan isolated in the mountains. Her father, Fubayashi Nagato, trained her to fight and tried to instill in her the values of valor, wisdom, and benevolence, with varying degrees of success. These values are challenged when the great and brutal daimyo Oda Nobunaga invades their home. Fubayashi Nagato also instills in her a hatred for this tyrant, the antithesis for everything they stand for. Yasuke is an iconic samurai, and not much is known exactly on his origin, but he was a real person who was likely born in Mozambique, taken by the Portuguese as a child slave, raised and trained as a warrior. Eventually, he came to Japan in service of missionaries. Yasuke was the first African man that Oda Nobunaga had met. He was impressed by his knowledge of Japanese culture and the ability to speak Japanese that Nobunaga in turn made Yasuke a samurai in his service. In this game, Yasuke had other reasons for coming to Japan tied to the narrative of the game as he tries to find purpose confronting the demons of his past. The Japanese proverb, "You're still a frog in a well who knows nothing of the sea." This will resonate with both of their journeys. Things are not necessarily what they seem, and this is what will unite Naoe and Yasuke in something bigger. In this Assassin's Creed, formerly known as Codename Red, you will play through intertwined stories of Naoe and Yasuke. You will get the chance to play as them both. Now, I'm not entirely sure if you get to switch off anytime you want, and I imagine during specific story missions you get to play as one or another, but according to Ubisoft's website, it says you decide play as a shinobi or a samurai. Approach quests with whatever character you prefer, as each possess their own respective progressions, stats, skills, and gear. They will both offer different perspective during this period, and with that, a completely different gameplay experience too. All the moves shown in the trailer are moves directly taken from the gameplay. So the map size in this game is going to be similar to that of Assassin's Creed Origin. Not only that, but the seasons will be changing across the whole map, the 4 seasons as we know: winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Dynamic world and destruction, both characters can destroy a large amounts of props in this game. While Yasuke can break through the shoji doors, Naoe can assassinate people through them with the hidden blade, which can extrude the second portion and flip it so that she has a dual wield using a second weapon called a tanto. She also has a grappling hook, which is a new useful tool for stealth that allows her to climb over walls that you cannot climb with otherwise using Yasuke or without the hook. It offers different path for Naoe when finding hook points in the game, and she can navigate much faster in the open world. You'll also get a chance to come across historical figures such as Oda Nobunaga and Akechi Matsuhide. During the development period of this game, they tried to remain authentic to the time period, consulting experts, historians, and internal co-workers within Ubisoft Osaka and Tokyo. Nobunaga is a historical figure and is one of the great main 3 unifiers of Japan. He had a deep relationship with the Portuguese through trade and was an incredible powerful figure at this time. Now, the game will be available on PC, Xbox, and PS5. Currently, the game can be pre-ordered for $69.99 for the base game, and this also includes Throne to the Dog quests as well. Then the gold edition for $109.99, which includes the following in addition to the quests: the season pass for the upcoming 2 expansions and 3-day early access. Then the ultimate edition will include the following and the ultimate pack that includes this on screen. Or get Ubisoft Plus that grants you access to the Ultimate Edition for $17.99 a month, and this will net you all the things above, but much like Game Pass, you're simply just renting the game and you don't own this. So if you made it to the end of this video, let me know what you think and who will you mainly be playing as. Subscribe to this channel for future updates on the game, and as always, thanks for watching.
Who are you? Who do you serve?
All I have ever known in my life. Our land. Our customs. My family. Burns in the name of unification.
You are still a frog in a well, who knows nothing of the sea. The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed. Power. Vengeance.
And you? Will you continue down that river? Or choose another path beyond what we see?
And we must look for it together. We must learn to trust, rebuild.
And follow the blade.
I said, who do you serve? We are the shadows.
That served the light.